All right, we're back. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're live. Bowman, why did I even sit down? I gotta open up this big ass hobby case so we can get to ripping. We do have weather that may or may not come through the area. We're gonna do whatever we can with whatever we can. If we get these tornadoes or whatever they're saying, A, I'm gonna cry because my car is gonna get destroyed, and B, talking about tennis ball, hail, tornadoes, all that type of stuff. I don't know if any of it's gonna happen, but we're gonna rip until we can't rip anymore. Actually gonna open the curtains just so I can sort of see, because it's gonna get dark and I'm not gonna see anything. But if we lose power or anything like that, just know that we're trying to get this one going on tonight so they can work on it tomorrow. But we're due, guys. We're so due for a monster case of Bowman. We've ripped every format. I felt like this was the best one we had the most luck with. So, yeah, Greg, Saturday, amigo. Yep, thanks, sir. Thank you. Have a good night. You too. Thank you. Yeah, don't get caught in the tornado. So, like I said, I felt like the hobby had the most color, did the most overall. So I figured we'd run this one back first and see what we could do for a repeat. I think we had 4 oranges in the last case, which is great. We haven't done better than gold in the other formats, so yeah, less autos, but 4 oranges, not bad. Plus, you can get those extra fancy packs. We got one last year with like the bubblegum and sunflower seed parallels and stuff like that. So it can be done. But we will see, folks. Mr. Payne, what's up, dude? I'm hot, actually. It's really hot. So my office, I've told you guys before, my office is like an add-on to this building. There's no ventilation in here. It sucks in the summertime. I don't have like an air duct or a return or anything. Even if it sucked air out, it would be better, because at least there'd be movement if we had like a return or something in here, but no. Pearl pack would be awesome. That caught my eye. I'm sorry, I don't know what that was. So we have one of the lunar boxes from Cosmic Chrome Football. We haven't told anyone. One of our associates opened it up to sell as single packs for a customer on the store, sold him 4 packs, didn't realize what he was selling them. And then when Kyle and I looked at that box, I'm like, why are those cosmic packs different? And it's a lunar box where every pack has a card number to 10 inside of it. So now we don't know what to do with that, but I think we have the whole box minus 5 packs because I ripped the pack to confirm it. Because we didn't hear back from the guy that bought the first 4. I'm like, what were in your packs? He's like, I bought the packs for a friend. I'm like, call your friend and ask him what was in the packs. And then he actually brought them back and sold a bunch of them to us. He sold us 2 of the numbered to 10s. I think he got Peyton Manning as well. He didn't sell that one. But here we go, folks. Base paper is its own spot. Chromes are going to be, where they go. Morejo be our mini diamond box hit. Got a red badge Shea Whitcomb here. PJ Morlando's good. But other than that, we're just going to cruise through Bowman tonight. As long as it takes to get through the hobby case. Obviously, I'm looking for the hits. You guys are looking for whoever it is that you're collecting. We had like half the Railcats team in here after their game today. That was cool. They were all digging through the boxes looking for their friends and guys they played against, guys they played with. It's cool to have those guys in the shop. I'm just a baseball dork, so yeah, more baseball people are in here. Let's talk baseball. All right, George Klassen for the Angels. One of the dudes pulled a chrome auto out of a blaster, and he like knew the guy. I think he was like he'd faced them before or something like that. Some history. George Colassin in like college or travel or something. Something. There's always a lot going on. It's hard to keep up. But it's really cool to have a bunch of stuff going on all the time. Caglione. Paper. We did have a local customer pull a Caglione and a Condon auto in the same Breaker Delight box. So we do have another Breaker Delight case. I'll probably run that back as another random. Oh my gosh, orange in the first box. It's Bryce Rayner for the Tigers. Singing the Orange's praises. Here we are, box 1, Bowman Hobby. Do it for the oranges. The oranges. I love oranges. Something about oranges. Orange is an elite yet attainable color, I think, is what it is. It's like such an elite status symbol. I got a orange Bowman to 25. So we got a blue Ray Wave of Perez to 150. Gold is like the bar for me. I mean 99 or better is awesome. 50 is where it's at. Once you hit orange, it's like, oh baby. And then once you get into the reds and the superfractors, that's where you get into like snobby territory, where you got to be like in a whole nother tax bracket to mess with that type of stuff unless you actually pull it yourself. So I really dig the oranges. That's why I like the hobby format. But it's a lot of work, you know. There's a lot more base cards and things like that. Colt Emerson with the Reptilian. And James Wood. Rookie. We still have an Aqua Shimmer coming up, so this is a good box for color overall. Good handful of numbered stuff here. Cobb, we know Cobb, and we have Mr. Pond with the Aqua Shimmer to 125 for the Phillies. Philadelphia going to Mr. Renshaw this evening. I think this is all just paper. We'll confirm it's paper. Last little bit here in box 1. Rushing Ortiz. Little Poppy, or is that what we're calling them? Tiny Poppy. More. Chase Hampton for the Yankees with the Reptilian. And there we go. We've been super staffed up at the shop this week. I know there's not a ton of people watching right now, but we're taking the steps. We're pushing this thing forward. I tell you guys that all the time. But we really are, so the bigger we can, the more we can push it, the better I can make it for you guys in terms of filling things faster, being able to have more hands on deck, so to speak. It's hard to have all hands on deck when the deck has so many things on it. And then if someone just walks in at any given time, like poof, there goes the ability to get something done, because there's someone in here right now. Maybe I want to talk to him. Then I get sidetracked on whatever it is I'm doing, so we're putting more pieces in our puzzle. Things are happening here, so you guys are having a good time now. And that's what we hear. You know, it's just gonna get better. Gonna keep getting better. We're excited for it. So. So just let me rip through these packs and we'll see what's in box number 2. Hopefully we get an orange auto, you know. We had one, I think, last time out. Superfractor's always the goal. Always. Just a lot of packs to open. Tops went to 12 packs on everything else. Here we are with 24 pack hobby boxes. Alright, box number 2. Here we go. Morales. Paper. Chrome. Paper. Chrome. Chase Mobley. Reptilian Orange. Sean Keys. Look at that. 2 boxes. 2 numbered to 25. This one going to John. Mr. Adam. Mr. Adam. We're going to go with Adam. Congrats, buddy. Sean Keys, 14 out of 25. 4th round pick last year. Numbered to 25. Like that. You love it. You love it. Back-to-back boxes to get it going. Gonna have to change this to Orange Crush breaks if we keep this up. Cruz. Weatherholt. A wave. It is Franklin Arias to 350. Tong Suarez. Bo Walker for Arizona. Jace Young. Paper. Basalo. Burrito. Senard. Penny Rosario. Aiden Miller, Jose Perdomo with the mini diamond. Red badge, James Wood. Here's the one. Actually, I don't know if James is eligible. I don't know if he played too much last year. And we have a gold Aiden Miller. My goodness, the color is hot early. Phillies, Jeff, congrats, buddy. Gold VIP insert. Aiden Miller to 50. He's not eligible. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, dude. Seaver King to 399. It's so silly that they even put the non-eligible people on the checklist. They told us in our little monthly meeting that, like, they're just not eligible. They're like, well, what if someone wins Rookie of the Year that they don't have a card for? They're like, well, nobody wins. What a great program. Probably not supposed to say it like that. It's a great program, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like it was rushed. I feel like they could have done better because the MVP buyback is just so good. Such a great program. This one feels rushed or just poor, not as well executed. I'm not saying they did a bad job because it's another program like that they don't have to do. So I'm not knocking it, but I feel like there's a lot to be desired with the community response to it. Because those are the questions we're hearing about the topic from the public is like, oh, what if so-and-so wins it and they don't have a card? Or what about all these guys that aren't eligible? Because there's a lot of them on the checklist that aren't. I don't know. Sorry. Box number 3. Box number 3. Connor Griff. Emerson Alex Mooney. Red badge Dylan Cruz. More Dylan Cruz. Bazana, Shaw, Santana, Urena, Weatherholt, Greatness Loading. We got Corey Lewis in there. Next auto, Arona Estrada, Baltimore. Going to Jimmy to Jen. Still haven't seen a paper parallel yet. Charlie Condon, VIP. Jack Penny, 80 out of 199. Kurtz Walker, I have no idea. Ugarte, perhaps, with the reptilian. I really wanted to process those letter combinations before my mouth started making words. I don't know if it helped or not. We have Montez, Tom Kurtz. Something coming up back here. Tink Hence, Luis Pena to 399 for the Brewers. Gary Gilhill, Walker Jenkins, Owen Wild, Kim, and that'll do it. So the orange streak is broken, but that's okay. There's going to be more. Maybe even a super fractor. I get to talk about it all the way till the end. Whether you guys want to hear about it constantly or not, I want to pull one. Bear with me a moment here while we rip 24 packs open. Griff gets it. Camera's good. Alright, we're good. Let's keep it going here. Box number 4, Walker Jenkins. Number to 125, it's Zach Showalter for the Cardinals. 92 degrees here today. Summer starting. It was like 90 here today, bud. We're about to get a tornado. One of them land hurricanes. It was real nasty here today. It's supposed to be like prime weather for bad weather. Well, we'll rip as much as we can. There's a Condon sighting. My goodness. So I'm kind of trying to go quick. It's still, I can still see the sky. It might not end up raining at all. It's supposed to be bad enough here that they moved our softball pictures from the outdoor complex to an indoor training facility so that they didn't get interrupted, but it didn't rain at all. And the picture time has passed. Big Christmas there. So they could have gotten away with it. There's lots of concerned parents, things like that, you know. Earlier in the day. Ooh, neon green paper. It's my dude Ugarte for the Royals. 177 out of 399. Gary Gilhill. D'Angelo Ortiz, Malcolm Moore. Our next autograph, Jaden Fielder. You already know. He needs no introduction. Good signature, too. Oh, sorry. There's a plastic debris in there. We're not doing that. Jaden Fielder, base auto for Mr. Payne. Pretty sure, right? Yeah. And there you go, sir. Oh, there's orange paper in this one. So box 3, third orange. Third orange. It looks like paper for sure. So it could be a big leaguer. That's the only thing with the paper. Could be a big leaguer. PJ Morlando. And it is a really good big leaguer in Yordan Alvarez to 25. 24 out of 25. Houston. Mr. Baker, he's an Astros guy. He'll love it. Orange Alvarez for you, sir. Congratulations. We have purple. DeBarge to 199 for the Twins. And let's see what the rest of this box has cooked up for us. Owen Wild to 299. Tolero, Reptilian. We're through 4. Four to go. Looking for the good color auto. We did get the orange Reptilian. Looking for the big names, I guess, with the big name autos. We're getting the color. Now we need the names to help us out. Hell yeah. It's gonna happen. The big hits are coming. Skeens, please. What does he have in this? He'd only have like paper, yeah? As far as like parallel or hit opportunities? Here we go. Condon and Weatherholt. Bryce Rayner for the Tigers to 199. He has insert. Oh yeah, you're right. He does. He 100% does. I knew that. It is a little different this year. That's weird seeing that because that's not the most typical thing going in a Bowman product. Gary Gilhill, Acuna, Klassen. Yeah, the card shop inserts. Yep. I forgot they gave all those guys autos. Be cool to pull one though. Some of them are cool. Some people actually, I've seen people say they like hated them. I think they're pretty neat. Some of them are a little more clever than others. But we got Zach Neto to 150 for the Angels. The blue paper. And Jack Lines with the blue Ray Wave to 150 for Tampa Bay. Connor Griffin. Josh Noth for the Brewers. Mizorowski, speaking of Brewers, Mizorowski threw a ball 103 miles an hour on his 78th pitch of his start. It's like the hardest recorded pitch by a starter. And it was 78 pitches into a start. It's pretty crazy. Carson Williams, we have Jack Lines with the mini diamond. There's all kings in it, Payne. And the thing that pisses me off is there's no Kyle Tucker. And his name is literally King Tuck. So I'm going to assume those cards are going to be the same. We'll see. But yeah, there's no more all aces to do, which is kind of good for me, but an all king set might honestly cost more. I don't know. I really don't know. Jason Choriel, Lindsey Bazzana. Fuentes. Mets. Nice rookie auto, Luis Angel Acuna. 55 out of 150. Mr. Walker. There we go. It's not bad. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The position players probably cost a fortune. I got a good deal on some. Like, I spent, I don't know, I'm not trying to like flex or brag or any of that. It's close to $4,000 to do the whole set, and I got a deal on some of them. A few of them I overpaid for. A few of them I absolutely stole compared to where they are now. So I don't know. I really don't know like what that set would be valued at. I'd say it's probably a $5,000 set, something like that. Like just the like actual values of the cards, because I think I did pretty good on buying a lot of them. And I walked away from a few like just complete jerk-offs. Like Otani was a $600 card, $700 card. I was willing to pay $700. I ended up winning an auction for $530 because I offered a dude $700 on Instagram, and he said he wanted more than that because he thought he was going to raise eBay comps, even though he was going to get a full $700 and not have the eBay fees taken out of it. So big ups to that loser. Like, that's what being greedy gets you. Ended up winning an auction like 3 days later and saved myself almost $200. It made me feel good. But I also didn't want to spend $500 on an Otani card that's not a rookie. So that's that part of it. Set building, collect, like, rare insert building. Like, why is that card double what every other card is? It's Otani, the dude doesn't even pinch. How is he in an all aces set? He wasn't even in a uniform either. He's in like a hoodie, which makes it look even worse. Because he doesn't pinch. But there wasn't any other baseball coming out either, and that was like the only thing to do. So I'm like, I'll build it. Box number 6, here we go. There's a Mod A. Right. A guy who's not even in the big leagues, and when our outfielder went to the injured list, they called up a catcher instead. So there's his rookie card. Oh, they called this guy up. Moises Ballesteros. Let's let him DH and not get a hit. Go Cubs, go. Sasaki, I'm just running my mouth. I don't mean anything by. Ooh. Chrome cutout. Tibbs, and we have Rosario to 199 for the Rangers. Eldridge and Slade Caldwell. Diamondbacks top 1 in the set. Let's keep it rolling here. This card's completely jacked up. This Blake Walters Chrome card. How's your evening? It's good. How's your evening? It's like the end of my day. We're just wrapping our day up here after hours at the shop. Finishing up a break. Getting it done for the people. How are you doing? Roki and McGonigal. There we go. There's a nice bigger name. In a parallel. Oh, sleeve pile's out of whack. Timeout. Into the box you go. Purple auto. Back to your regularly scheduled Victor Rodriguez autographs. Number to 250 for the Dodgers. Jason. He's a Dodgers guy, so I don't know much about this kid, but at least Jason will be happy. Who's your opinion on the backyard sports games? Like Like the old computer Windows games. Backyard baseball and stuff. I heard they're bringing them back. DeBarge, I don't know how true that is. Miller. Seaver King. Alex Mooney. We have some paper here. It's Marcus Semien with the sky blue to $4.99. I don't think we've pulled any animes yet. We've pulled the crystallized and the spotlights. I think we've pulled like 3 crystallized and a spotlight. Oh man. Garcia. Esmith Pineda to 350 on the wave. Who's your favorite character other than Pablo Sanchez? Oh, jeez. I don't remember, man. That's 25 years ago. Kenny Kawaguchi? Was that a guy? That name comes to mind. Remember him being the tall, skinny kid, well-rounded. Could be wrong, though. I can't name too many of those backyard ones. I don't remember it too well like that. I just remember clicking and the base runners running real slow. Jose Perella to 75 for Cleveland on the yellow pattern. Pull a couple retros. Nice. Montez. All right, halfway home. I was actually 25 of the game. 30. Yeah, I'm like, oh man, I was young. I remember we had a laptop when I was 7 or 8, so it was 90s, 97, 98, somewhere in there. We had like dial-up internet. And yeah, the backyard thing, it just opened up like a little Windows box and just did a lot of mouse clicking. Remember that game was a lot of mouse clicking. We move it on into box number 7. Second half of the case coming up. Hey man, you ain't gotta explain it to me. I played Pokemon when I was a kid, and now technically speaking, I'm a Pokemon professor as an adult. That's something I would never. I've had the store for almost 2 years now, and 10 months ago, I wouldn't even have told you that. Something we did because it's part of what the business is doing, so I get it. You don't gotta explain any of it. I don't know what OC is, to be honest. Oh, these papers upside down. Got upside down papers in this one. Alright, folks, here we go. Box number 7, second half of the case. Yeah, it's just not really a subject I know a whole lot about. Rich, I'm sorry, dude. Is everything upside down? This is going to be a messy box. That chrome insert's upside down. Jack lines is upside down. It's weird. Maybe this is going to be a magical box because it seems off. Yumin Lin. The mini diamond there. James Wood with the red badge. Second one of those. Zahir Hope. Caro Mooney. Aiden Miller. Alcantara. We have this Ugarte guy again. Seen a lot of him. I'm a baseball guy. And Sean Keys for the second time, this time as a purple to 250. So we're hitting a base auto of him before this case is over, unfortunately. Just I'm getting that vibe. We had the nice number to 25 earlier. Here he is, the 250. Cam Collier. Kobe Mayo. Garcia Seaver King. Jerseys. I don't know. At least 10? At least. I do have a good amount of jerseys. I don't wear them every day, though. I usually only wear jerseys when I'm going to the yard. Matt Olson to $3.99. And what do we have here? It's Blake Walters to 75 on the yellow wave. Kansas City's picking up parallels today. Condon. Oroki Sasaki and Lynn. Bobby Witt and Connor Griffin. We have a blue reptilian Brincino for the Tigers. 54 out of 150. Cubs guy. Matic. Amador Horton. And that is 7 of them. We have 5 left. Still looking for that first showstopper of the evening. Lots of nice stuff so far, but nothing to really push it over the edge. It is like 1,000,000 degrees in my office right now. My sunburn doesn't help either. I think that's probably worse than the heat, as I'm just warm from the sunburn. More of these goofy packs. There we go, Payne. That's what I'm talking about, dude. We're so due for a big name. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alright. Let's do it. Here we go. Caglione, Hagen Smith, paper. Walcott, Barrios for the Rays with the mini diamond. Ben Rice, Otani, Walker Jenkins. Marcos Torres to 199. Condon top 100. Brito for the Astros. Kumar Rocker. Skeens Ballesteros. Dwell Joseph. Lazaro Montes. No more 20 Lakers. Griff, attaboy. We have Fuentes instead of Made. Sorry, Mr. Payne. Atlanta's on the board. Mr. Willoughby. Picking up the hit there with Atlanta. Dalton rushing. Cunha. Stafura, and we have D'Angelo Ortiz to 350. Quintero. Sky Blue Zahir Hope for the Dodgers. I get it, dude, for sure. Luis, I mean, hell, I even tell people to break responsibly. Definitely got to be responsible betting sports and all of that, too. And if you're not having fun or luck, then, you know, do the smart thing, move on. Four to go. We are 2/3 of the way through this one. I still want a showstopper. Can we stop the show? Can we get something? I want something Tops is going to repost for us, you know? Like, come on. You little. Not only do I want to pull a big one for you guys, I want to pull a big one for Underground. More orange in this box. I don't know what it is, but it's orange. Probably paper. That's how vibrant it is. What's up, dude? How are you? Ripping packs, trying to get to the good stuff, you know? Alright, folks, we have 4 to go in this hobby case. Let's see what we have. Bryce Eldridge, Bo Walker, Christian Campbell, Teal, Alvarez, Bazana, Loma Vida with the mini diamond, Noel with the red badge, Pineda and Calaz to 350 with the wave refractor. Ooh, the Salas swoosh. Yeah, dude. That's nice. That's nice. What's up, Naresh? How are you, buddy? It's going. I'm just sunburnt. And I don't mean to be stereotypical or anything, Naresh, but do you, like, sunburn a thing for you? Like, I don't... Oh my gosh, sunburn's awful. My knees are more... Like, my arm's red. My arms are fine. My kneecaps are more red than my shirt right now. And it's just painful to sit here with my knees bent. Morales. So other than that, it's going pretty good. I mean, we're ripping Bowman. We're trying to pull a big hit. Just trying to not sweat and be uncomfortable. No. Yeah, so, oh, dude, it's something else. Pigmentation. I could use some of it. I have to get it artificially. I gotta burn really bad, and then my skin will peel all off, and then I tan pretty good, because apparently I got some ties to Native Americans down the old ancestry trail. Made, but overall, very Caucasian. Extremely Caucasian. Bresnahan. Burnt. Oh no, I'm like, I can't bring my knee to you. It's red. It's so red you can't even see how red it is. It's the reddest. We have Jack Penny to 150 for the Tigers. Fire itch, dude. I got burnt so bad last year. I about had a mental breakdown last summer, and the straw that broke the camel's back was the $4,000 bill I got from the plumbers at my house on my day off. To where when I was spending that amount of money, I went and just rented an Airbnb lake house like an hour away. I knew nothing about the area. I'm like, Kyle, I'm leaving. I'll be back. The first day I was out there, I literally sat on the pier and fished all day. Just sat there. By the nighttime, I was wearing a tank top. I was so burnt. My arms peeled for the rest of summer. It was so bad. I knew I should have went to like the doctor or done something, but I was too far gone. Go find those videos from last year. I was roasted. That was pretty gnarly too. The second day, I'm like, whatever. I'm already here. I'm not leaving. It's my vacation time. So yeah, I gotta get better about that sunscreen. It seems to get worse as I get older. But orange time, Carlos Correa to 25. But yeah, I itch right now, but it's no fun. Fire itch sounds terrible. They got a name like that. It just sounds. We got double orange. My goodness. Jesus Lopez for the Rangers. It's like our 5th orange today. Double orange in a box. Orange Chrome Lopez for the Rangers. Scott, congrats, buddy. But it was just from sitting in the baseballs, like the stadium seat. I was wearing like more professional shorts, so when I sat, they like came up above my knees. Cooked. Cooked. Oh no, that sucks. Pablo Guerrero, purple pattern. For more Rangers. Parallels. Weatherholt, Calaz. More Weatherholt. James Wood. And we are down to 3. Kyle, we're not even going to get storms, are we? It doesn't. I mean, I can still see the sky from the little sliver I can see above the roof.
It looked like it was going to be like an 8:30
It says rain likely around 10 p.m. now. Gonna get nothing and like it. I wear those breathable fishing shirts. You get a tan through. Oh shit. I just have to burn, you know, because we get stuck inside during the winter where like it's negative 1,000 degrees. Then you come out because it's 50 and you get sunburned. Like I got sunburned coaching softball last Saturday. Kyle's still there? Yeah, Kyle's still here. Everybody's still here. Well, Greg's not here, but that's not his fault. No rush, brother. You don't get to be in. I tell Kyle to go home. Kyle, go home. You don't get to be where we're at by doing the bare minimum. I think that's the thing most people don't get. Especially with hires. Like, I'm never going to ask someone I hire to do more than what I ask them to do. And when you tell me you don't want something that you wanted initially, like say you wanted to work a given day or whatever, or you wanted 40 hours a week or whatever it is, and then you're just like, hey, can I have this off, and can I do this, and can I do that, because I want to go do this with that and this, and that's like, yeah, sure, that's fine, I don't care, do whatever you want to do, but don't expect us to keep pushing you the way we're pushing this, because this is my baby. This is where we gotta. I don't necessarily want to be here right now. Like, that doesn't mean I don't like you and I don't want to rip cards, but I do this literally sun up to sundown. So at the end of the day, I do like my time, but this sets Underground up for success in the morning. So we have work for people to do. There's cards to sort. I mean, there's always something to do, but it keeps the thing moving forward. I get to post brand new breaks in the morning, and people always like when there's brand new breaks because they get to jump in and grab exactly what they like rather than just trying to help out and fill it up. You know, so you gotta give. You know, more than you take. You gotta give more than you take, I guess. Trust me, I take my money at the end of the day when it's time to pay myself and take care of the family. But I don't take it all either. Like. But yeah, Peace here. He said he had something he wanted to get posted. Some things. He's been doing a lot of training this week. New guy Greg's taking tomorrow off, but he'll be back Saturday. He says he wants to work around 30 hours or so a week, and that's 35 hours. Probably 4 days, something like that. We're only open 5, so that's cool. He's got some other things going on, and that's not what I mean by that. I don't know if Greg's watching this, because he is a hockey customer of ours, so He's got vacations and stuff. That's totally different. We're just saying you want this random Wednesday off because the weather's nice and you want to go fishing or whatever. Like, yeah, I want to go fishing too, but we got stuff to do here. This doesn't go forward without effort. And that's why you don't have a card shop in every town in America, because it's not just something you can do. Especially on payday Fridays. Oh yeah, payday. I pay my guys on Saturday, so I'm a little bit different. I don't know anyone who pays people. I used to pay the guys on Sunday. I pay on the last day of the week before everyone's off, because I pay everyone current. I don't keep people on behind. Like, you're here, you're working, you're getting paid for what you work. I come from a union background, and you don't fuck with the union man's money. Pardon my French. So what you're there and you earned, you get paid for, and you move on about your business. So, like I said, there were some dark times after we opened the store. But you can ask Kyle. There was never a week he didn't get his paycheck. Were there weeks I didn't get my paycheck? Absolutely. But I knew what I was doing when I got into this. So, you do things like that, it keeps you hungry. So that when you are getting your paycheck like you're supposed to be, you know what it's like when the times come when you don't get your paycheck and you work your ass off to make sure that that paycheck keeps coming. I don't know. I don't really know how to break it down more than that. But you just can't teach want to people. Like, I haven't been able to teach want to anyone I've brought in. We've even brought in people that were good attitudes, good workers, or, you know, they just weren't up to speed. You know, those are tough people to let go too. So there's all of it. I consider this the big leagues, you know. So I don't consider us just a normal shop. Kyle's been with the storefront since the beginning, but he hasn't been with Underground since the beginning. Kyle, when did you start working for me? February something? Yeah. He's been here a while. He started working at my house like one day a week. Jacob Bresnahan, the 99. The green grass. Only when you're here, George. How are you, brother? The green grass autograph for San Francisco. That's going to Jeff. Congrats, buddy. I'm still searching for the showstopper. We haven't had a case hit. We haven't had a manga either. Running out of boxes to do it. Oh yeah, dude. That's all I'm trying to do is have fun. We have a lot of fun at the storefront, though. If you've never been, this is the place to be. Oh, this might be rose gold. It is. Number 15. Humberto Cruz for the Padres. There's the lowest numbered Bowman card for us this Bowman season. It's going to San Diego. Naresh. I don't know much about the kid. Free agent signee out of Monterrey, Mexico. Born in 2006. So there you go. Youngster pitching prospect. It's not the auto Mr. Payne's looking for. Oh, there's a different Payne. I'll take it. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. We got Christian Campbell. Who, this is a prospect card for those of you wondering, since he is a big leaguer. You see that every year with guys that are in the big leagues, but when they made Bowman, they weren't necessarily rostered or going to be rostered, so they come out as prospect cards. Purple pattern CJ Abrams. There's still we got some extra color drop in this box because there's a blue ray wave or a blue lava and then a yellow paper right behind that. So we have Abrams there. A lot of extra color in this one. It's Zach Showalter to 150 on the blue ray wave. And then the Dodgers get Kellen Lindsey on the yellow. Paper parallel 61 out of 75. Last little bit here in box number 10. Until the morning, all that's up is Resurgence. Signature Class Football does come out tomorrow. Sorry, we don't have any of the Panini stuff. Just hasn't been available to us at a price point that's digestible. But we keep trying every release, you know, just sort of out of our control. We're getting plenty of the other stuff, and one day it switches over and we'll have, you know, that'll be the primary thing people want. So we have to sort of push on it just internally, because the more we sell, the more we get, pretty much. But you gotta go with our man George's pale blue dot theory. Keep it all in perspective. Either way, going to the top of wherever the top is. I don't know. Upward from where we currently are. And with that, folks, 2 boxes left. Nick Kurtz is another one, right? Just got, so his first, Kurtz is in draft, 24 draft. But he's in this one for sure. He's in this. I think we bought a Kurtz refractor out of this set, actually, at the store. I think we have an auto to $4.99 here of him. But yeah, he was the top. He's a top guy for sure. Two to go. Bunch of packs to open first. So buckle in or do a little stretch. If you're locked in, you can unlock for a moment. Hey Kyle, did we buy a Kurtz auto? Do we still have it? Okay. Just keep it till we see Naresh. He's a fan of his, he says. So I'm sure we could do him a solid on it. I don't know what you did on it or got it for. Huh? Yeah, hey, Naresh Kyle says he got you, buddy, so he could probably do you a solid on that one, brother. We'll just set it to the side, no rush. Don't rush in here first thing in the morning thinking you gotta be here. This stuff's not gonna be sorted first thing in the morning. But yeah, we'll set it to the side, let you look at it. If you don't like it, whatever, then we'll do something with it. Don't feel obligated to buy it, anything like that. But yeah, we have one here. It's not a first auto. I'm pretty sure it's from this set. So it's like a veteran prospect auto is what I call it, or second year prospect. It's not even a second year prospect, really. It's a second product. So you have Bowman draft and then turn around and hit Spring Bowman again. But yeah, I remember him showing me that for about 3 seconds today, so it's odd you say something like that. Might be something he's processing now. I don't see the sky anymore, Kyle. I know, but I don't see nothing. I heard it get windy out there. Oh man, we're almost through this break too. I don't want to lose power now. The Bash Brothers. Ugh. Ugh. Not my cup of tea, but I get it. I get it. Poor athletics fans don't even have a city to cheer for. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. I haven't lost power. How is it? Did it get nasty at all over there, Juan, or is it gone, or what do you got going on? You could see the sky a little bit ago, but it might be like too dark to see it. Just a bunch of lightning. Just a bunch of lightning. What, you're out in Hammond or East Chicago, something over there, brother? Yeah, Kyle, we're probably not getting nothing, dude. Mr. Sanchez says it's just a bunch of lightning. Yeah, lightning's cool. Cameron Sullivan. The hype coming in the base. Oh, I understand that though. That's a good, like, as much as I don't like that, it's a good thing for exactly what you said. It got you into the sport as a guy who's not from the United States. So you didn't grow up with baseball in your culture. So yeah, that's friggin' awesome that you like seeing big monster guys mash home runs. Those dudes were literally just whacking the ball. They weren't hitting it the same type of way they're hitting. Those dudes were literally just beating the ball's brains in and watching it go ridiculous distances. So I get it. Trust me, I get it. I was a Ken Griffey Jr. guy though. They were a little before my time though too. Like I was a baby. I was a baby when they were doing their thing. We came in when like Griffey was hitting his prime. Then you had Sosa and McGuire after that towards the end. Then McGuire was just such a one-trick pony and a Cardinal that I just ended up just severely disliking him. Dylan Cruz, the 150, being a Cubs guy, so that's not really his fault. But I'm a big McGuire hater as a one-trick pony. He was nothing without the long ball. Below average defender, couldn't run the bases, didn't take walks. Literally, the dude was just like a one-sided slugger. Route right to 125. Now that's gonna upset anyone who's a fan of him, but that's the facts when you compare him with any other type of dude. But I'm not saying that he wasn't tremendous. But the way his career ended, he went from being a 300 hitter, hitting 60, 70 home runs to literally a season later, all of a sudden he can't hit and he's hitting 180 and he's got 20 home runs and he just retires. Like, it's a weird. McGuire had a weird end to his career too, and then all the steroid stuff and the what was that? He was like in court. He's like refusing. He's doing everything but saying no. Like the dude just needed to go in there and say I didn't do steroids. Like I don't recall. So I bet that was awesome though. Yeah, that's different though. You got a personal experience, which is cool, and I'm not knocking anyone for it. My experience is that McGuire is the enemy. Go Cubs, go. And then after McGuire went away, you know what Cubs fans got treated to? Albert Pujols. This is unbelievable. That guy hit 30 home runs and drove in 100 as a rookie. Look at Pujols' first 10 years in the league, starting at age 29. No one knows how old Albert is, but my goodness. He came into the league ready to go. It doesn't get much more from the jump than that. Here we go. Gold Shimmer Auto. Be a big name. That's just all I want that card to be, is the biggest name you've ever seen, because we need it. Mr. Rodriguez, Caden Kendall, 41 out of 50 for you, sir. A 5th round pick of the Minnesota Twins. The Gold Shimmer autograph. Great looking card. 5th rounder. Pujols abused the entire NL Central, dude. That was just terrible. It was like a nightmare. You got McGuire to go away, and then Pujols shows up. Like, hey, look, we got another guy. Oh, black paper. Ricardo Yan to 10. 4 out of 10. Very nice. Hey, I mean, if you can't speak English, you can't speak English, man. David Ortiz failed that same drug test all those dudes were in, and he's in the Hall of Fame. It was an uncontrolled baseline test to figure out how bad the problem was in baseball. And every one of those dudes failed, but yet they don't hold Ortiz accountable for it when they hold it against all the other guys who never actually failed any other test. It's just such hypocrisy. And Mr. Braylon Payne to 250. Drew Gilbert, Fontenelle Griff, paper. Sky Blue, DeWalt Joseph. Altuve, Basalo, Garcia, Roki, Sasaki, and we have one more box before Payne starts throwing bricks at me. We get a big prospect auto. How hard is it supposed to be to pull a top guy? We haven't done it in 4 cases. This is the longest Bowman drought of going big man hitless in our entire lives. Don't worry though, it's happening right now. Tons of orange. We got more oranges though. I was right going back to the hobby with my logic. I was just hoping we'd get a big auto or two. But we definitely got the color. We got a black, we got a rose gold, we got a bunch of oranges. We got some gold. So color has appeared. Why? So hang on. Why are we letting? So it's just question. This isn't a question, or this isn't a defense prosecution or anything. But why are we letting shoeless Joe Jackson in the Hall of Fame again? Why did he get banned? Someone want to explain that to me, why he got banned? Because I think it's the most egregious fucking thing on planet Earth. I got no love for shoeless Joe Jackson. Hate the steroid dudes and the cheaters all you want. And the gamblers. But they all had integrity. And even if you say he didn't throw the World Series, he still agreed to throw the World Series. And that's not cool. So, Field of Dreams be damned. The last thing I'm ever going to do on planet Earth is want shoeless Joe Jackson to be in the Hall of Fame. When he literally was bought off to throw a World Series. Not even a game, Naresh. It was an entire World Series. The problem is his stats are so good that people try to make the argument against it. He hit over 300 in the World Series, blah, blah, blah. We don't have footage. Yeah. So there's Payne. Right before I said it, he hit like 4. Yeah, he hit over 300 in the World Series. We don't have video. We don't have footage. We don't know how he played defense. We don't know. Like, I wasn't there. I can't speak on it. All you can say is, hey, they banned him because him and a few others from that squad were fixing the World Series, and there's no integrity there. So, granted, they weren't making the type of money they make today, etc., but I don't know. He's the exception. I don't think you let him in. I'd rather you cheat. I'd rather you cork your bat. I'd rather you take steroids. I'd rather you take amphetamines. I would rather you do anything you could to be better than to just be like, oh, I'm not going to give it my all and make sure that we don't win. So I don't know. It's one of those things. I wasn't there, so whatever they decided back then is going to have to work for me, because yeah. The Hall of Fame people will still have to vote. He's not getting in just because he's unbanned, right? But you have people that vote on the Hall of Fame that literally said two people voted AJ Pierzynski to be a Hall of Famer. So those are the type of people that are voting. So it's not a skill-based competition. It's a popularity contest. David Ortiz got in first ballot because he's a media darling, even though he's tied to steroids. He's literally tied to steroids the same way all these other guys they're holding out are. And he got in because he's a media darling. Like, why are all the World War II guys in? All those dudes were hopped up on so many amphetamines and dialed in and right in the zone. They're all in. Nobody says nothing. No one wants to have that conversation, and I don't understand. That's more cheating than steroids. Steroids make you big and get you jacked. They do not help you hit the ball. Sammy got caught corking. That's the big thing for him, for sure. 100%. That's got to hold him back more than the steroids, because he got caught on the field. He broke the bat. The bat broke, and when they picked it up, they looked in the end of it. I think the other team picked it up down to third baseline, or it might have went to shortstop. I remember watching that game. But yeah, and then Mythbusters said that corking your bat actually makes it worse. It doesn't help. And I so then you're just like, damn, dude, you cheated and got like a big black eye like that, all in for 0 performance. But he said it was his batting practice bat. You know, I just use it for batting practice because I like to put on a show for the fans or whatever is what he said. JJ Weatherholt. Come on, you don't just accidentally forget, you know, like, oops, wrong bat. Upside down here, Brooks Lee, Red Bands rookie. Emerson. Yeah, put them all in. Put Bonds in, for sure. I hate Barry Bonds. Greatest hitter ever. Ever. Dude has seasons of on base over 500. So you're telling me that Barry Bonds is literally a successful batter? That's not supposed to be a thing. When you talk about the way things work with probability and odds and like being a 300 hitter makes you a Hall of Famer, blah, blah, blah. Barry Bonds literally has seasons on the record books. And he was a 298 career hitter, where his on base is what in 2004 his on base percentage is 609 in the modern era of baseball. 609. That means for every 1,000 plate appearances, he got on base 609 times of them. That just doesn't math. And the year before, 529. The year before that, 582, 515. 5 straight years of that. And most of his other seasons are all well north of 400. It's just absurd. And I hate the guy because I watched him just destroy everything. And the 609 season wasn't even a 70 home run season. It was 45 home runs. People didn't want to pitch to him anymore. Like, we'll just put him on base because it's safer there. That's how good that dude was at hitting. It was insane. Sanabria to 350. Sorry, I closed it out. But it was a ridiculous amount of walks. A 232 walks. You know how many times he struck out? 41. The greatest hitter of all time. It's not even a comparison. He wasn't playing against plumbers. He was playing against the world. He wasn't playing against, not like my Babe Ruth thing is he just didn't play against everyone. Like, there's still segregation, all that type of stuff. Like, cool, awesome, great ball player. The grand scheme of things, not the greatest to ever played a game. Barry Lamar Bonds. Holy cow! I'm not a Barry fan. He's incredible. I mean, I'm a fan of greatness, so I like that. But like, I'm a Cubs guy, so why would I be rooting for the Giants dude? And he isn't a media darling, so they're never gonna let him anywhere near the Hall of Fame. Like 1.5 a game, like that's just ridiculous. Look at that. 232. The year before, 148, 198, 177, 117. And in none of those seasons did he strike out 100 times. The only time he ever struck out 100 times was his rookie season in 1986. Struck out 102 times and hit 223. So if you judge a guy by his rookie year, I've got a Barry Lamar Bonds to show you. It's crazy. Franier Montilla, base auto. I know that's just what you guys wanted, so I'm sorry. see what else I can find you before we're done here. We are doing a recap. Of course, the rain is coming down now. Jacob Wilson. And if we don't get a recap in, I apologize in advance. Few more, though, to go. First up, Caden Kendall to 199. Augustin Ramirez. Holiday. Perdomo to 175. Perdomo to 175, and then we have Condon and Jack Penny. Jackson Job, Wong, and that is it, folks. We're done with another case of Bowman's. Lots of color, still no top tier hit, no top 5 guy. It's gonna happen. I don't know when. It's gonna happen. I couldn't have sold all the good boxes to the public. We still have plenty. Anyhow, folks, thanks for filling this up. I really do appreciate it. Let's get you a recap and get you on your way. This stuff, remember, we're closed right now. Anyone local will not be ready. I couldn't tell you when. It's just going to be me and Kyle tomorrow. So this is going to be at the bottom of our priority list of things to do. We do have people on, what's tomorrow, Friday? We have 2 more people coming in on Saturday. So this stuff's getting shipped out before Saturday at 2 o'clock. I'm just telling you, if you come in first thing tomorrow, I'd love to see you. It's not going to be ready. Here's the hits. Caden Kendall to 50. Treasures, though. If you were in Treasures, if any of you guys were in Treasures locally, that's already sorted and ready to go. That was from earlier this afternoon. Gold Shimmer, Caden Kendall to 50. Acuna to 150. Orange Bryce Rayner 25. Orange Reptilian Sean Keys auto to 25. Klassen, Perdomo, Kendall, Montilla, Sanabria, Lindor, Weatherholt Mini Diamond, Dwell Joseph, Braylon Payne, Ricardo Yon to 10. Right, Cruz to 150, Kellen Lindsay to 75, Showalter Abrams, Cruz with the rose gold to 15, Bresnahan to 99 with the green grass auto, Guerrero, Orange Lopez, Orange Correa, Jack Penny to 150, Calaz, Zahir Hope, Ortiz, Fuentes, Purple Marcos Torres, Brincino, Walters to 75, and Matt Olson to 399, Sean Keys, Perella to 75, Esmith Pineda, Marcus Semien, Victor Rodriguez McGonigal for the Tigers, Rosario, Jack Lyons, Zach Neto to 150, Bryce Rayner, Owen Wild, DeBarge, Orange, Alvarez, Jaden Fielder for the Brewers, Ugarte, Showalter to 125, Pena, Penny, Estrada, Seaver King, Gold, Aiden Miller, James Wood, Franklin Arias, Pond, and Perez. Johnson says we got ugly stuff headed our way. Well, have a great night, everyone. I'll get out of here while we still can.